You're lying in bed. It's 2 in the morning. Your body is exhausted, but your mind is wide awake, replaying that stupid thing you said 20 years ago, or worrying about a bill that isn't due for a month. You know this feeling. It's familiar. It feels like your personality, the price of being a thoughtful person. That's the lie. That's the quiet threat you're ignoring right now. Your brain isn't just worrying, it's actively harming you. This isn't a mental quirk, it's a physiological event. Every loop of that thought, every replay of that conversation, it triggers a chemical release, a microdose of stress hormone straight into your bloodstream. You don't feel the damage happening, but it is. It's raising your blood pressure as you lie there. It's eroding the very memory centers you're using to torture yourself. The part of your brain that makes you feel like you, the one that sifts through memories and plans for the future. It has a name. The default mode network. Think of it as your brain's idle engine. When you're not focused on a task, it kicks on. It's supposed to. But after 60, for a lot of us, that engine gets sticky. The idle becomes a roar. It gets stuck in a groove, spinning the same worries over and over. That's the rumination loop. And a hyperactive default mode network isn't just annoying. It's linked to faster cognitive decline. It's not you being weak. It's a measurable neurological pattern. And that pattern has consequences. Cortisol. That's the stress hormone. Every worry cycle is a pull of the alarm lever. For a younger body, that's fine. It recovers. But your system now, it's less resilient. That alarm can stay switched on for 6-8 hours after the thought is gone. A low-grade, constant hum of threat. That elevated cortisol impairs how you process sugar. It drives blood pressure up. It tells your body to store fat around your middle. It shreds your sleep, which is why you're staring at the ceiling at 3 a.m. The mental loop you had this afternoon is directly raising your blood pressure tonight. It's a direct line. Thought to hormone to physical damage. You're not just thinking yourself into a bad mood. You're thinking yourself into worse health. The good news? It's a system, and systems can be managed. So how do we physically interrupt this cycle? How do you shut down that idle engine when it's roaring in the dark? It starts by hijacking your attention. You have to force a switch. Your brain can't fully process a threat from 20 years ago and the texture of your bedsheet right now. It's a biological bottleneck. Use it. The sensory anchor. This isn't positive thinking. It's a brute force redirect. Here's the sequence. 5 things you can see. Not just the wall. The crack in the paint near the ceiling. The way the street light casts a shadow from the curtain rod. 4 things you can feel. The weight of the blanket. The cool spot on the pillow. The seam of your pajamas. 3 things you can hear. The hum of the refrigerator downstairs. A car passing 2 blocks over. Your own breath. 2 things you can smell. The laundry detergent on the sheets. The faint scent of dust from the air vent. 1 thing you can taste. The toothpaste from before bed. Do it slow. Be painfully specific. You're not trying to relax. You're forcing your prefrontal cortex, the manager, to take the wheel from the default mode network. It feels ridiculous. Good. That's the point. You're engaging a different system. The power isn't in the list. It's in the act of demanding specific, non-threatening sensory data. It breaks the loop every time. Now, the strategic approach. You contain it. Scheduled worry. This sounds backwards. It works. You give the rumination a strict appointment. 15 minutes. 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You sit with a notepad if you want. You worry on purpose. Outside of that time, when a thought intrudes, you do not fight it. You make a contract. You say mentally, I see you, not now, 4 p.m. and you gently return to what you were doing. You are not suppressing the thought. You are formally postponing it. This builds cognitive control. It leverages your respect for structure. It tells the alarm system it will be heard, but on your schedule. It prevents the worry from metastasizing throughout the entire day. You are outsmarting a stubborn part of your own mind. Finally, the physical support. Your brain is a chemical machine. After 60, you are likely deficient in one mineral that acts as the brakes for your nervous system, magnesium, specifically magnesium glycinate. It's a critical cofactor for GABA, your brain's primary calming neurotransmitter. Poor absorption, common medications, they drain it. A deficiency makes your brain more susceptible to getting stuck. 200 to 400 milligrams about an hour before bed. Pair it with a 30-minute buffer of no screens before you try to sleep. The blue light is a direct stimulant. It tells your brain it's morning. You're fighting yourself. The magnesium supports the natural wind down of that default mode network. It's not a magic pill. It's filling a tangible physical gap that age created. It's giving your biology the raw material to calm down. So that's the system. That late night worry loop isn't a character flaw. It's the sound of your brain's idle engine, the default mode network, running unchecked. A measurable pattern. And now you have the protocols to manage it. You are not at the mercy of your own thoughts. You have the sensory anchor to hijack your attention in the moment. You have the scheduled worry contract to contain the spiral. You have the physical support to address the deficiency that makes your brain sticky. You are not just calming your mind. You are lowering cortisol. You are protecting your heart. You are preserving the memory centers that worry is trying to erode. This changes the entire equation. The 2 a.m. dread shifts from an inevitable torment to a recognizable signal. A signal you now have specific, immediate tools to quiet. The feeling you're after isn't the absence of worry. That's a fantasy. The feeling is quiet competence. It's knowing the rumination is a pattern, not a life sentence. It's knowing you have a proven plan. Your agency is restored. If you want to make the physical support piece easier, I've linked the exact type of magnesium glycinate most doctors recommend for this specific neurological support in the description below. It's about giving your biology the raw material it's missing. But the real tool is your understanding. You now know what that noise in your head actually is, and you know how to turn down the volume.